Hey my friends, welcome back to my channel. And yes, I'm doing a voiceover because this video was going to be about 20-30 minutes long, and really nobody has time for that right now, not even me. So I am bringing you Project Grateful January today by the lovely Kelly Bangs for Illustrated Faith. And here I'm just showing you that, like, a little reminder and a reminder to myself that Project Grateful came out in November, and when it did, Larissa included cards for every single month of the year, and those cards focused on a specific topic about gratitude. I forgot to include mine in the December video, so I'm going to be sharing that a little bit in this video, but I just wanted to remind you that these cards are still available. You can go and print them out in the digital shop, and I wanted to remind you, if you have the physical set, that we have the cards, and it goes with the project, and we're supposed to be using them. So, another thing I thought I had done here was I thought I filmed Project Grateful January, all the sets, before I cut into them and started with the project. I did not. So that just goes to show where my brain is right now. Here I just have a couple extra pages. One of them I was running out of ink on, and then the twos, I ended up using extra twos, so that's the reason we have that. Here is my November project. I did a journal as well as a little card set. So I wanted to include Kelly's sets. This is the numbers. Those are the 4 pages you get with the numbers. Here's a set of ephemera, which is super cute for the new year. And then last but not least, we have the bits, which is all kinds of tags, and enough tags that you will have forever. So again, I just want to show how beautiful the colors are. I think it's a really neat color palette to be going into January with, and just to remind you that these 1s, 2s, and 3s can be used any time of the year, so remember that. If you saw my December video, then you know that this is the book I'm using. If you did not see it, I was looking through my stuff and I found this book. It had been used. And what I did was I tore out the pages that had been used, and then I counted out the pages and I divided them by 11. So I am going to have 11 months of Project Grateful in here, and I'm super psyched about it. Here I'm just showing you that I did share the Merry Christmas side of this page, or this book here, and the left side with the card I did not put in my last video. So I just wanted to remind you that this card's here, super important to go with the project, especially if you want to keep it a Christian-based project. I'm just showing that these little pockets are available in the digital shop, and what I did was I made a big pocket for my card. So I just took Kelly's idea with the small pockets and I made a bigger pocket. And here's just a flip through of December, and then this is my January setup, the beginning, and I love it so much. I ended up adding another little girl on this page on the left, but as you can see, I took the 2s and I put a little dancing ballerina in the middle of them, and that represents the year 2022. And what I did with the pencils, they're part of the ephemera set, and I just blew them up, and I really love them. That says New Year, same Jesus. There was not paper that came with this kit, so I printed out paper that I had. Actually, I didn't print any out. I just used paper that I had that was of Kelly's. And here's just a few of the bits that are extra. I decided to put them in a pocket over there on the right side with January's card, and I just wanted to share them because I used a ton of these in January's project. However, these are all just left over, and this is a little pocket that you can make for January. You'll see mine down the road here, and I just love this setup. I wasn't 100% sure how I was going to do this. I didn't want this project to be a lot of work for me, so I'm doing a little bit of paper crafting. I'm trying to keep it pretty flat because this is going to contain 11 months of Project Grateful. And again, I'm just sharing that I blew up those pencils. I am going to do a video on how to blow things up, like the tags, but right now I can't quite figure it out completely on my mobile devices. So I will figure that out and get it to you. And then here I have a little tab there with a little girl, and I'm showing you that I have Scotch tape there, and sometimes before I put stuff down, I'll use Scotch tape just to be as a placeholder, and then I'll go back in there and use it. And here I'm just showing you that I made some tabs with some of the paper, and now we jump into my first days of January Project Grateful. Okay, so I'm flipping back through just to show that there's some Bible verses. There's 4 Bible verses with each set, and I forgot to include them as well in my December, so I went back through it. And here I'm just showing how December was actually very easy to do. I used Goodness and Light, which is a set that Kelly released earlier this month, and I primarily focused on the florals. It's just really beautiful. So it's a fun project all the way around. So here I'm just showing that this is a paper craft, like couple pages. I just kind of quilted them together. And here's my first Bible verse. So this was 2 Corinthians 5:17. I actually decided to write that out. And then here I'm just showing that in some cases I put the big numbers, and then in some cases I put tabs. But you can go in and like write in the computer screen, you can write on the little notebook, you can write on the pencils. So I know that I don't have enough like 1, 2, 3s space wise to finish this project, but I can always go in and add in like on these little Project Grateful. They were like Post-its for the original set. And then here's a tip-in. I'm doing at least 1 tip-in a month to allow some extra room. And there's another tab from some other paper that we had, and it doesn't really matter how you do the 1s, the 2s, and the 3s. Like, you're going to end up making this your own and adding however much you were grateful for those days. And here's another Bible verse, and I'm just showing you the little illustrating Bible that Kelly made. I thought it was really cute. It looks exactly like the Dayspring Bible. Here's another page, lots of little numbers, ephemera, another verse, and plenty of room up there to come in and write if need be, and another little tag at the bottom. And this is my last couple pages, and here's more of the tags. So this is the pocket that you can make that came with the kit, and I just put more of the tags in there, like on that big blue tag, which I blew that up. I could always take one of those little tags and put it on there, make 2 or 3 days. So this is a project that is super gratifying when you're done with it. I can look back at my November project and I absolutely love it. It's well worth taking the time to set it up ahead of time. That way you can just go in each day and write what you're grateful for. I still have December empty because I've been writing on Post-it notes and I just haven't had the time to get into it. I am trying to keep my Project Grateful book nice, so I want my writing to be nice, and there's certain times of day that I write nice and certain times of the day that I don't necessarily write nice. So because I plan on having 11 months of gratitude in here, I just want to have it nice. So if you are like me, just take notes on a Post-it and add it in later. It's totally okay. And that little girl right there, that's who I ended up adding over on the left side. So here again, there's another little tip in, just showing you back through December. I love it so much. The florals were beautiful that Kelly did for December, and I just love the colors. And I feel like I said, these numbers can be used year round. None of them are like specifically for a holiday. Like, they may look like, you know, they have ornaments and that in them and this and that, but the reality is you can use them all year long. So we're going to have 1s, 2s, and 3s for life, really. So anyways, if you watched this far, thank you so much. I will link all the things that I used down below, as well as the links to Kelly's collection, which has the 3 sets, and I'll also link my 2 previous videos. My very first video was the Project Grateful Journal, and my second video was a Project Grateful Bible verse. So thank you all for being here. I'm not sure if I'll have another video up before Christmas, so if I don't, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and loads of love and blessings to you all.